inZOI is not the same life sim that you played for about 2 hours until you uninstalled it in March. The game has made many major improvements across early access, making it feel like a completely different experience. So if you're debating reinstalling or picking up inZOI for the first time, here's everything you should know about how much the game has actually progressed. Plus, there are some major things coming this December. But first, happy time zone. My name is Ivory and welcome to my gameplay diary. I hope you're all out there doing well. I'm readjusting to my new schedule from accepting a new role at my company, but I enjoyed my mini staycation, and during my time off of work and being chronically online, I also enjoy playing some inZOI. Why? Because I be having a good time. Before the August update, I was just like you with concerns about the game. I even did a video on it. And inZOI faced so much criticism back in the early days, with many people finding the game to be soulless with no actual gameplay loop. I even tried many different play styles. I tried family gameplay, challenges, doing a career, and nothing really kept me stuck in one save file. That is until August, because that's when the dev team finally started making strides that actually mattered and made the game 10 times more fun. The Chihaya DLC brought us more than a new world and some vegetables. Zois started developing better relationships with their friends, their families, and their coworkers. There were new places to visit on the map, we have pools, and much more. The dev team really started laying the foundations of what a solid gameplay loop could look like with this game. October would only reinforce that, because Zois now function much better and they have personalities that are distinct and they make sense. I have a household that has 6 Zois in it, and none of them have the same wants and needs, and even with their smart Zoi, they don't even think the same way. The dev team has even been sneaking in a couple of features that gives inZOI its own personal charm. Now, there are several of those, but one that really gets me going and cracks me up is how Zois feel about setting the mood. Yes, this is in the game, so they can have either a positive or negative reaction to setting the mood. Actually, the other day, we were streaming the Rags to Riches challenge on my Gameplay Diary Live. That's where I do live gameplay here on YouTube. And my Zoe self attempted to invite another Zoe back to her bedroom, but he rejected her, and there was text over his head that said, "Maybe you should wash up first." Oh, that's... Oh, oh girl, this is so embarrassing. Oh. Could you shower first? I know you fucking lying. Could you shower first? I can't. I cannot take this game. What do you mean? Could she shower first? Because her hygiene is terrible. The animation is bugged right now. She's just crying it out on the toilet. This man said, "Can you shower?" He said, "It smells like a bakery, and not in a good way." Okay. Now, first of all, how embarrassing was that? But it was accurate, and this put my Zoe in a very embarrassed state. Now, my Zoe ended up finding her true love, and when they went to set the mood one time, her hygiene was low. But after the deed was done, I'm pretty sure that room was smelling crazy because they both had a negative reaction with a emotional state that could put a strain on their relationship, because she didn't want to take a bath before setting the mood. All right, let's see if they enjoyed setting the mood with each other. Hey, I should have remembered to set the mood properly, but it's a relief to be seen as a good friend, even if my mood isn't quite on track. That was a bit much. Honestly, it's almost awkward. What does she do? Well, you know what? She does need a shower. Oh. Oh, her hygiene. Oh, girl. We're gonna have to take a shower and try that again. Because no, girl. Not the nanny coming in like, "Ooh, what's that smell?" Yeah, we should take a shower next time before we set the mood. Let's try that one more time. And I mean, the moral of the story, I guess, is to make sure that your Zoe takes a bath before she decides to bend it over and bust it open. But that's just one of the many things that's different within Zoe. There are other several events that get triggered throughout your gameplay that can decide some fate for your Zoe. My gameplay style is a bit different. I have my Zoe make a living through robbing and scamming people, and this causes Zois to send her text messages once they realize that they made a false investment. And it also prompts an event that allows Zois to come to her house to catch her outside, if you know what I mean. To be completely transparent, I would probably be talking here for a solid 3 to 4 hours if I went over every intricate detail that created the new inZOI that I have been playing since August. Zois can search online for a date, and now when they do this, they'll have multiple Zois reach out to them once they post that they're looking for love online. They can also join a workout group, have after school activities, and they can also deal with police investigations. So if they're doing an online scam, the police will come to their house to investigate. Zois can also eat meals together, though it's not perfect, but it can happen. They can take vacations, they can go to the spa, they can get on a water slide, they can host a yard sale by having their harvest be set up for sale. And we even have burglars, and this is all in the early access base game. We haven't even reached a year yet, and there has been so much positive change for this game. So if you have reservations about reinstalling inZOI, don't. I guarantee that you'll find your own play style, be it a criminal lifestyle, farming, rags to riches, or family gameplay. Now, just like any other life simulation game, you definitely need to give it an honest try and see if it's for you. I don't know if 1 or 2 hours is enough to gauge proper gameplay, but I do see many people saying, well, I played it for an hour and it wasn't for me. I would say maybe like play it for a weekend, in your free time when you would usually game, whether that's like 2 separate gaming sessions. So give it about 4 or 5 hours over the weekend and see how you feel after that. Or if you want an example in real time, I also stream it every weekend on my live channel. And my example that I can provide for you is chaotic family gameplay. So I'm doing rags to riches, and right now we're on the road to 500K. And my Zoe has to balance motherhood and crime. Thankfully, she just found her a partner who was willing to move in and front his wallet. We took his like 30K. And he is raising their new baby and her 3 other kids that she had before him while she is out getting active in the streets. So things are looking up for her. There's also so much going on in this Rags to Riches challenge. Her oldest daughter went to her study group and we checked on her, and they were at the club. And when she came back home, her smart Zoe was saying that she didn't understand why her mom was being hard on her when she was like focused on her art or something like that. Mind you, there was no art at the club. Like, her and her friends were legit at the club having fun. And yes, my Zoe has been to jail 7 times, but she's building a better future for her family, and she's saving all of that money for the December business update so she can flip that money and make it legit. Now, in Zoe, the updates aren't done yet. Like I said, December is going to be huge. We're getting improvements to animations, facial expressions, baby interactions, family gameplay, the business system. We're going to have Christmas celebrations and decorations and so much more. And if you don't believe me, check out this video directly from Cajun in the inZOI Discord.
Hello everyone. Let's take a look at some of our development updates for inZOI over the past week. We added sliding mechanics to indoor objects to make moving around feel more fluid. When applicable, Zois will now sit across the Zoe they choose to interact with. If you're tired of going home every time on foot, you can now choose to teleport. We are working on adding some winter festive flair to different parts of the game. Here are some more assets we are developing for my business system. Let's look at some of the new outfits we have planned for the December update. We are working on adding gloves as a new category for Creator Zoe. In addition, we will be adding a new type of presets called Style Presets. These will account for your hair, makeup, skin, outfit, and accessories targeted to your desired scenario and season. Your Style preset can be shared on Canvas just like any other presets. We added a simple animation for playing on your phone while laying down. Doing a perfect push-up on your first try is practically impossible, so we applied that to the game by making push-ups harder at first and gradually level up the more you do it. We now made it so that moderate lottery results do not produce a jackpot-type response. We also made it so that taking a shower in front of someone will rightfully scare them away. When sitting down or sleeping, your energy level will increase at a faster rate. We added a smoke effect to distinguish burnt food. I saw you guys really enjoyed the pan slap from the last episode, so we improved it by adding a unique on-hit effect. A child can now ask an adult to help them with their painting. We added a new baby interaction that, while not the sweetest, can very much happen between siblings. But we also added a sweeter interaction where the child consoles their parent in times of sadness. You can also feed the baby some warm milk and give them medicine. And that's it for this week's list of developments. Thank you all for watching, and as always, let me know what you think of these upcoming features in the comment below. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!
The dev team has actually decided to double down on adding interactions that reflect real life, and this is a major contrast to the Utopia simulator that we originally got back in March.
Hello everyone! Now that we're in December, we only have a few more of these before you get to experience the new features yourselves. Let's look at our development from this past week. We are currently revamping our driving UI to not only make it look cleaner, but offer a more refreshing driving experience. We added categories to the map screen, making it easier to find your desired locations. There are now ownership settings in My Texture. You can allow others to download your custom outfit, but disallow access to your created texture. We added new platforms that you can plug to your Canvas account. We changed the toolbar layout of build mode to make more frequently used buttons easier to find. We adjusted the crossing light signals in Dawn and Bliss Bay to be much quicker. This may not seem like much, but we are at our preliminary stage for testing mods for macOS. Though it may be a while before it's officially introduced, we wanted to let our Mac users know that we are working on this. If you encounter your loved one cheating on you, there is a chance to develop a new want to do exactly the same to the other person. Once successful, that want will be satisfied. Here are some more screenshots and footages of our continual progress with My Business. And that's it for this week. It's getting awfully cold here in Korea, and I'm sure it's no easier anywhere else around the world. I hope you all stay safe and have a wonderful weekend. I'll be back to reply to your comments next week. Bye!
My only wish for the beef between siblings or friends or whatever is that it was for same age Zois. And it really sucks, and it's deplorable behavior. And once again, this is just something that is a part of human nature. It's very rare to find someone out there in the world who has either never been cheated on or has never cheated. I don't think I've met anyone that hasn't experienced that. And that's really the future of inZOI. They are moving forward, adding a lot of life to the game and celebrating the good and the bad that happens in this thing called life. And there have been so many changes since March. So if you installed the game and you only have an hour of playtime on Steam, don't expect to be playing the same game once you reinstall it. And for those of you that are on the fence, I completely understand. I highly suggest checking out streamers and content creators. Fantasia's great, Sunny Daniels, Sugar Zoe, My Gameplay Diary, Fine Dime. Like there are so many people sharing, inZOI on a regular basis. Foxy's. I suggest checking out any of them and seeing what their play style is like. Everyone I mentioned has drastically different play style, so you'll definitely find something that suits you. And if you're thinking about giving inZOI a try for the very first time, December is definitely the month to do so. But don't just take my word for it. I invite everyone in the comment section, if you've been playing inZOI for a while, let the people know in the chat below what you think of the game, how you play, and what you appreciate about the changes that we've gotten since March. Or just feel free to leave a paw emoji so that I know I haven't been talking to myself, and so that side cat has a constant reminder that they're never getting their paw back. Other than that, remember to stay hydrated, be kind to yourself, and I will catch you in the next video.